Hey guys, welcome back for episode 4 of Heroes Charge. Today, I'm going to be focusing on doing something a little bit different than the first 3 episodes. You guys have really hung in there and watched some episodes that have great information, arguably, but that don't necessarily have a lot of action. Well, today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take a break from the typical walkthrough, brief description, whatever you want to call it, on how these certain features of Heroes Charge work. And instead, what we're going to do is we're just going to go in and we're going to check out a little bit of action. So here we are. I have honestly done very minimal work in Heroes Charge at all today, other than collecting my stamina. I didn't miss my one that came around lunchtime today, thank goodness. But here we are. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to kind of go through like a typical rotation, just kind of, talk about it a little bit. So I guess I did collect one chest already earlier, but we'll go ahead and we'll collect this one here. We'll spend a moment here, just kind of take a look. So I think I actually have some time, to get something like this in before I go to sleep tonight. That way I can start the longer version here. Let's just get these guys set up in here. Perfect. We'll go ahead. We're just going to dig for a cave just so we can get our daily done. We'll also go ahead. We'll just hit Midas real quick. So again, I don't have an EVIP level, so I only get 1 Midas a day. So I do feel really quite special if that 1 Midas a day is like a critical where it's a multiplier of like times 2 or 5 or whatever. So here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and do an arena really quick. So kind of the thing with arenas is that you need 3 of them in order to get your daily quest or achievement completed. It doesn't require that you win in order to take advantage of that. So for me, what I usually do is I'll just kind of come in here. Typically, I do it periodically throughout the day since there's a cooldown associated with it. But, I'm just kind of coming in here looking to get annihilated just so I can get in and out and have it, deduct 1 from the number of chances I have left for the day. So I do it more or less just so I can get the team experience, and that's it. Let's kind of give this another second to wrap up. There we go. Team, I guess, surprisingly lasted a little longer than I would have otherwise anticipated. Let's take a look at what we got in Outland Portal today. Ooh. To be honest, I really don't like Robot Fighter much, but he's one of the guys that I've been able to have the benefit of stepping up and completing the next difficulty on in recent times. So I'm actually not as worried, I guess. I'm not sure if that's necessarily the right descriptive word. I'm not necessarily as worried about facing him as I otherwise would be. So to be honest, I have kind of really, in my mind, what I consider like a poor setup against him. Old Curse and Poison One basically are responsible for all of the damage that goes on here. And you'll see that. So the battle takes a little bit of time. And then I have, obviously I have Chaplain here to heal. And I have the Dwarf Warrior, obviously, just because it's a good tank. But Disease Bringer is good because his special summons a tank, which you're seeing right now. So that just kind of absorbs damage. So basically I got 2 heroes in there just to kind of help absorb damage. 1 hero to heal and to try to support these guys, keep them up and running, and then 2 basically that are doing all of the damage. So might not be the fastest way of completing it, but it obviously works. So that's really good. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to complete it once more here really quick just to get both of them done for the day. So I guess if there is one piece of like advice or like a tip that I would give for you guys to take away from this episode today, it's going to be this. On most things that you do here, you have a cap, right? Like you have a cap on how much stamina you have, which limits how many instances you can run in the campaign. You can only do the Outland Portal twice. You can only run Dwarf Arsenal or Tidal Temple in Time Rift twice a day. So on and so forth here, as I'm hardly paying attention to what's actually going on in the game. But my point is, or the point that I really want to convey across, is that it's in everyone's benefit to max out their attempts. Okay? I don't particularly need, or I'm not desperate for any of the fragments that these guys are dropping in this right now, but I'm going to do it twice anyways because, well, it doesn't exactly come really cheap or easily for me to get Silver Lance. That's a big key piece that several of my heroes could probably benefit from right now. I have enough for one Silver Lance, which I'm actually saving up right now for one piece of gear, but these fragments don't exactly come easy. I don't spend a lot of time farming them, so when I have an opportunity to get them, even if I'm not going to use them right away today, I'm going to stock them up because I know that a lot of my heroes are going to need them down the road. So, real simple concept. Let's go ahead. We're just going to check in on my heroes camp here real quick. That's why, because it's maxed out. Let's just go ahead. We'll see if we can find a decent guy here. I know I did like a complete episode on this, so really honestly I'm gonna follow my advice from episode 3. So if you guys haven't watched episode 3, I'm not gonna tell you what that advice is, but you should go watch it, and that's probably the best way that you're ever gonna get resources in the heroes camp, hands down. So like I said, if you guys haven't watched it, take the time to watch it. It's perfect. Excellent. So we got victory here. It's good. Just kind of doing these roundabout items here just so I can kind of collect on my dailies at the end of the day. Sorry about the text message that came in earlier. That stuff is annoying, and I swear I put my phone on Do Not Disturb before I got that, so apologies for that. But I think like the last thing that we'll round out today, just as far as action items here go, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just do the Grand Challenge. So the Grand Challenge is actually pretty unique because you don't necessarily have a cap on how many, or I guess maybe there is a cap and I just have never reached it. But here I basically just do one a day. I don't really see huge benefit from doing it more than once a day. So I don't know. And this is actually probably the most challenging difficulty level I've had it on ever. So if I'm brutally honest here, to be honest, I'm really not sure I'm going to survive this. This is going to be interesting conclusion to this battle. Yeah, I still have. I'm going down. Like, this isn't going to work out for me. That's awesome. Again, I mean, I try to do things. I try to challenge myself once in a while here. I guess this is on difficulty 4. I guess we can go ahead and we can demote. I had won a couple, but I mean, this is Tuesday. I've been struggling, here throughout the week. So let's try it on difficulty 3. We're all human, right? We can't ever test our limits unless we try. So let's go ahead. This should be far and away easier than this last one. But you can do more than one Grand Challenge per day. You get to select one of 4 chests in some random order. That will ultimately end up being, hopefully a good item or a hero token or something that you need. Okay, so, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really need any of these items here. I don't need any U-bolt thrower reels or shadow leaf tokens. I'm already loaded enough on those, and the lower level items I have plenty of, so there really is nothing of super value, which is obviously why I was trying difficulty 4, hoping for some better items and things like that. Hey, look at it, it's only my 281st pair of blessed training boots. It's perfect. It's just what I was hoping I'd get. So there you have it, guys. This is where I'm going to leave today's episode. If anybody wants to see anything specific, we'll take some time. On the next episode, we'll do some more action and hopefully like a walkthrough on campaign. If my guild will be good enough to open up another instance, we can do some guild instances, some crusades, and then I'll kind of mix in some episodes here and there that have some more informational type content geared towards people who want to absorb and find the best way of doing things in the game. But I did want to keep today's video relatively short. I have a surprise for you guys that should hopefully be posted shortly after this video. Keeping my fingers crossed that all the editing goes well and everything tonight if I'm not too terribly busy with work. But hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends, check this stuff out because this is good stuff and there's a lot more to come. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.